Vanakkam India.
It's the Russos. They are going to capture the best version of you. So I really loved it. Just like my fans, I also wanted a little more.
A little more? Yeah, I saw that.
I'm being greedy, but an actor should be greedy, right? And there's so much to score in that character, so much to play around. And I'm sure Chris would have had a blast playing that character.
When you're working with someone like Dhanush, he's very inspiring. You know you're dealing with somebody who has an incredible screen presence, and that very much informs how Joe and I think about the shots that we're going to build around the character. Yeah.
I think many times before doing something, and it means a lot to me. It's very dear to me, my culture. It's very close to my heart.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. My guests today are very interesting. See, when you have the best team, you get the best action. And here we have the Russo Brothers and Dhanush himself, so you know you're getting the best of action. Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
I am good. It's so nice to be catching up with all of you.
Yeah.
My question to the two of you is, I'm sure you watched some of his work, right? I want to know, when you saw that work, did you see like, oh, I have to try getting some of that natural swag into the scene? I mean, if we don't do it, we will not be doing justice to Dhanush. Does that come to your mind?
Well, listen, we love to give characters a great entrance.
Yeah.
It's really important to do that, especially big characters. And, his character is the character that shows up in Best the Gray Man, so, he's going to need an entrance, so you can feel the energy coming. He comes with his own swag. We didn't have to ask him to give it on camera, but we did conceive of that entrance to have him walking towards the hospital, the knife dropping into his hand.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, all of that, right?
Yeah.
Love it. Anything more to add? I mean, like I said, what do you think about it?
Well, also, look, when you're working with someone like Dhanush, he's very inspiring. You're dealing with somebody who has an incredible screen presence, and that very much informs how Joe and I think about the shots that we're going to build around the character. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you very honestly, Dhanush. Tell me 3 of your top 3, according to you, best entrants in films, and let me see if this makes it to your top 3 list. You're honest, so I am sure you're going to be.
It could take a while. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head. This is definitely one of the...
Okay, so it makes to the top 3. Yay!
It definitely is one of the best entries. It's a lot me.
Yeah?
So, yeah, so I really like this entry.
Okay, lovely. And I think you've got like fantastic reactions from the fan as well. So I think everybody's really happy about it. I know it's important. You've been someone who's always made sure that, you have been represented in the right way. And I think you have been here. But, in the past, sometimes when you have Indian characters, they can get to be a little stereotyped. Was that important for you when you had that discussion?
It is absolutely very important. And I think many times before doing something, and it means a lot to me. It's very dear to me, my culture. It's very close to my heart, and I take utmost care to deliver it properly.
When they say that it doesn't matter what your screen time is if it's impactful enough, and I think it's one of those parts. I think you came in and you make an impact. So tell me, when you saw your part, what did you actually think of it?
I really liked it. I mean, it looked really cool, very stylish, very cool. And of course, it's the Russos. They are going to capture the best version of you. So I really loved it. Just like my fans, I also wanted a little more.
A little more? Yeah, I saw that.
I'm being greedy, but an actor should be greedy, right?
Sure, absolutely. It looked like a really well choreographed scene. Both one end, you have Ryan at the other, Anna, and I think I loved the way it was done. Tell me a little more.
We trained for a while, like we trained about a month and a half for that one set piece action. And every actor worked really hard. Every actor practiced and trained every day. We put in a lot of effort. The stunt choreographers, the makers, the doubles, they went through a lot of pain. I mean, making action films, it's not easy. It's a very tough job. And but when it all comes together, and when you see the audience get excited, especially that Prague sequence, that chase sequence. I was watching it in LA, the premiere.
Yeah.
You know, here we clap and we are very loud. We express a lot when you
Correct.
watch film, and
Correct,
you know.
yeah.
But there in LA, when the Prague sequence got over, the entire theater applauded. You know, the whole theater clapped, and I was like, when it all makes sense when that moment happens to you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
You know, before I have one question for you, of course, I want to quickly ask you this as well. Your character also has this person who has a slight bit of morality. I'm not giving away too much, obviously. Is a slightly moral character. Was that important for you, or are you okay to play characters that are completely like Lloyd?
I'm okay to. I would have loved to play Lloyd.
You don't love to play Lloyd?
I would love to play. There's so much to score in that character, so much to play around, and I'm sure Chris would have had a blast playing that character, and I would, yeah, definitely. It's not that important.
Why was it important for you towards the end of it that you decided to give him like, you know what, these are not cool people? I mean, even, you know, they say honor among thieves. It seemed like a line like that. Yeah. Why was that important to do?
Well, one thing we really loved about the character of Avik Khanna is that he's sort of this unstoppable force within the movie. He gets what he wants from the gray man, and then he chooses to leave the conflict. You know, it's his choice. And it just gives the character a lot of power in the story in a way where you're just almost a little unnerved by it, because you're like, well, where is he going? What's happening? You know, we wanted to be able to, think about this character as something that was like, didn't fall into the same pattern that the other characters in the movie did. And it's very intriguing, and it makes you want to know more about the future of him. Also, we like characters, we like complicated characters, you know. We like good characters that have flaws, and we like bad characters that have virtues, right? So it's nice to see sort of a more complex character.
The gray man.
Yeah.
It has to be a little grey.
Yeah.
Dhanush, you know, you've been someone who's obviously played hero, but I want to know, is it difficult when you are a star of this caliber and, you know, your audience expects some kind of a role from you? Do you sometimes feel like you get bound by the love because they're like, you know what, we want you to do more of this, but you as an actor want to do crazy things? How do you balance that dilemma?
I mean, I love the unconditional love my fans have towards me. It means the world to me, you know. I work very hard to make them proud. At the same time, it's up to you, it's up to the actor to make your audience like what you're doing. I mean, no matter what the character is, you can still make them enjoy your work. And that's how I approach a character. Even if it's a bit difficult character for people to like, you can still make it likable for your audience to watch.
So would you like to say Vanakkam India?
Vanakkam?
Vanakkam India.
Vanakkam?
Vanakkam.
So
Vanakkam India?
So Vanakkam
Perfect.
India.
Is that it there? Vanakkam India?
Yes.
Or that one over there?
Yeah.
Dhanush, let's all do Vanakkam India, okay?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Vanakkam India. You all are really, really good. Thank you so much. It was absolute pleasure to chat with you all. I really enjoyed this collaboration.
Wonderful.
So,
Thank you.
looking forward to so much more. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for the interview. Yeah.
Thank you so
It was
much.
great. It was fun.